Chaos reign. up your mother. Kids are your bad head for me bank robber. Who boots up each eye this and dada.
The chaos reigns. Yes. Welcome, guys, to a very August, I believe. And I've noticed, because I listen to all types of music, this was circulating throughout the social media, and I looked at it and ignored it. I said, "It's nothing. That ain't nothing." And to come to find out, I decided, let me do some little digging onto this. And as you could tell from the thumbnail presented right here, as you can see, look, it is evident and official that what this lady said on the lower end of the right. And matter of fact, I'll do y'all one better. Let me see if I have that video. Yes, I'll probably do y'all one better because I thought this was like a joke. And come to find out, no, it's not no joke. So give me one moment. And before I begin, my apologies. I am Chaos Rain here. This is the Chaos Rain Show. Welcome. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And the links to follow me are the above. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos Rain 7. You can add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. Join the Discord service of the Chaos Rain Show as well. And also follow me on Rumble. Most of my content is on Rumble, so I'll highly advise people follow me on Rumble. And let me see. Oh, and last but not least, if you enjoy my Discord service, join it and become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. Membership has perks, so please become a member of the Chaos Rain Show. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to try to find it right now. I know I still have it here somewhere. Where is it? Because I need to go back in time with y'all because it'll add more context. And for some reason, I did not see the file here. If I did have it, let me scroll up good. I know I have it here somewhere on my computer. Be patient, guys. I'm trying to find it now. Where is she? I was doing some cleaning here, removing some stuff because I gotta keep, All right, so it's not here. So the best thing I could do is go into this folder. As y'all wait, and obviously I don't mind. Let's look. So I pull up any of my old files that's still on my computer. And as we do that, as we wait, let me make sure you guys hit the like button and share. And always, and like I say, like always, you know the deal, you know the drill, guys.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty, bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Everyone!
Make sure to support the channel. Super chat or whatever. Okay. I'm looking at this now. I'm trying to find the file. I know I got the file here somewhere. If not, I might have to probably re-download it because I did a heavy thing. I do not see it. Oh, I had it here. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have it, so I'll have to probably. Matter of fact, let me find on my channel because it was on my channel, so I'll have to probably pull up my channel instead. That's probably the best thing for the shortcuts. Where was the video I did? Okay, this is the one. Make sure. And I'm not sure if it's gonna have volume. Maybe it will, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Oh, I found it. So this is what I'm gonna do. Let me see if I can hear this at the end and let y'all see for yourself. Because this is gonna lead to context to the point of the stream. So let's listen in. I'm gonna share. I have gave commentary, but nonetheless it's important anyway. All right, let's see how the volume is. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna play it, see if it will play, and make sure everything is good. All right, here we go, guys. This is gonna be a recap, and then I'm gonna go into why this is so unique today of the title. And as you know, the title ahead, it says here, a Turkish woman wins over another black man. Now that's subjective, but you're gonna follow me in a second. So no further ado, let me show you why this is such a intriguing or some of coming events. Yes, with this. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna look at this and see what really got all the ladies in their drawers for. Fair use, fair use.
Looking for, you will see my face with that caption on that video, and you cannot imagine the shitstorm from certain women is like a bad, really bad case of diarrhea right now. But luckily, at the same time, there are a lot of people who agree with my overall message, which is always any average man deserves a fit, cooperative, feminine wife, especially in today's modern society. But without any further ado, let's dive into the clip that got a lot of women upset and a lot of content creators paid. Let's dive into it.
And she just shut up. That no black woman's not competition for us. German white woman, very beautiful, gorgeous. Oh, she trashing black women? I don't want to say she's trashing them, but she's putting them in their place. I'm just joking. She ain't said nothing bad about the black woman, did she? Nah. Well, be the judge. Let's look at the video.
I already knew I had him because there was simply no competition out there for me. But let's just look at it objectively. You had this average black American guy who now was able to choose between what he was dealing with before and somebody completely new. And let me tell you, the moment I stepped into that man's life, he really didn't know how to deal with my femininity because I was not loud. I was not screaming. I was not trying to, be louder than him. I didn't interrupt him because that's not something that I learned from home. If somebody would speak, and especially a man, you would let that man speak and then you would listen and then say whatever you have to say, right? So I was clean. I cooked. He didn't know what it was when a woman is actually in the room asking him, like, do you want something to drink? Before I got myself something to drink. Do you want something to eat? Before I started to eat my food, I would ask him, do you want to have a bite? I would come out of nowhere and just have a fruit bowl and just offer him some fruit. He didn't know none of this. So my husband, back then boyfriend, really thought this was a dream come true. He didn't know how to deal with none of this because all this me coming through, just being nurturing by nature, his peoples and his family didn't even do that for him. Like the family, there is no family unit. The average family, especially Black American family, has barely a family unit. There is no breakfast, lunch, and dinner at set times. And these are things that I introduced my husband to with my family. Can you imagine that impact that I had on him back then? So gentlemen, do not be afraid of traveling. There are so many more women out there who are willing to take care of you. It doesn't matter if they're young. It doesn't matter if they're older. They are willing to take care of you, willing to work with you, willing to be a part of your life. you don't have to deal with whatever you are dealing with back in your hometown, because unfortunately a lot of American women are lost
You said
in the
American.
delusional world that they are living in, and they don't even understand that they are going to be lonely for a long time, if not for the rest of their life. They say by choice, but I don't believe them.
Well, ladies
Let me stop that. For now, I might continue on. I'm just gonna pause that there. Now, why was, and there's more, and I might play a little more during the stream. What was that? Why was the purpose of that? I'll tell you why. Because this is the same woman that was on IG and still on IG and on YouTube now, and a lot of black women did get triggered for it for whatever reason, and it didn't bother me much at all personally. I mean, if a man can't get nothing here, if another woman was willing to take him and she's willing to play a role, I mean, it is what it is. But my thing is this: that why is it that I find that non-black women are able to take wherever black man, rather he's rich or poor, and make some out of him that he can't get from a black woman? And this is the biggest question a lot of black women have to ask themselves. Now, I'm not saying every dude is gonna be perfect or you get like a winner, but at times, like anything, you have to take the necessary risk. Now, me saying this is because this woman here named Sadim Azukru, I think that's pronounced, Saddam Azukru. She, as you know from the one of the brief slideshows that I show right here. Let me mute it because let me show you this right here. As you know, who doesn't know who this man is? This is a dancer artist named Bryce Cartel. He's been an artist since late 90s. I think if I did his background, since 1999, I believe, up into 2011. Well, he's still active, but there was a point in his career that it stopped because he was convicted of deleting a man in the part of Jamaica, or was conspiring that led to a man's demise. But this man was a musician artist and was active, mostly started to get attraction and active. I'm doing a little background. He started really get attention in 2002. 2001, 2002, roughly. But usually that's when he started off, when he started making a name for himself around 2001. That's roughly of a span of 23 years ago. He was active in 1999 because he is a songwriter. Man, come from, I think, was it some famous part of Jamaica, Calabars school, and I think he attended university as well. Very smart man. They said he had like a 4.0 GPA. And for him, he was very talented from the start. Now, as y'all know, I can't play most of his music because the music here on the YouTube side of things, and I'm not sure the ones I played earlier, is, how can I say, is, monitored very watchfully. That's the best I'm gonna tell you. And to find out that, let's be honest, his music is good if you listen to it. From the beginning, from early parts of 2002. Roughly 2011, and even beyond, because he still did some music while he was in jail, because he served a bit of 13 years in jail, 12, 13 years in jail, because when he was convicted and they sentenced him, it was in 2012. So we could say roughly he's been incarcerated now for 13 years. Did the full max sentence for the last 12 years, since 2012. So this man been in jail for a long time. And at the time, he was still revving music behind bars, still popular throughout the dancehall scene or the music scene in the Caribbean and outside the world. And if y'all notice, I mean, a lot of people were inspired, including Afrobeats, which Afrobeats didn't really start get attraction in the last couple of years. But I tell you, if you listen to them or you ask any of the Afrobeat artists, they're very inspired from what they hear from the Caribbean mostly. Well, most of all the music that's just in the Caribbean, to be honest with you. And I think majority that is in that little island they call Jamaica. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, this guy's inspired. He made a lot of waves at the time. And the woman you see here on this picture, Sadim, married, or they're about to be officially married now because he's out of jail now since July 31st or first day of August. He's been out of jail. This is him. So, and the fun thing about it, this woman, and I got some better. I'll play the video and let her tell her story better than anybody else. All right, let's go. Make sure you guys support the channel. Let me put the. So let's hear from this up, and it's all gonna make sense, guys. Be patient.
Osterk, the new fiance of international dancehall star Vybz Kartel. According to a recent US-based Fox 5 News report, the British resident of Turkish descent gave up her job in London and moved to Kingston to pursue her romantic interest in the Jamaican world boss.
Did y'all hear that? She is a Turkish descent. She went and left her job to become a fiance of a man. And this is not just any jail man for those that watching this. Yeah, he was behind bars. This man is an iconic, known dancehall artist. So he's not really a bum for those that want to say that. This man started really make serious money. If people look at the track record, when he started cashing serious money and got more attention. I'm trying to remember. Let me see. Let me look at my notes. 1 second. Oh yeah, he started to really get more attention and more traction in 2010. End of 2010, roughly. Some people say it could have been around after 2008, but usually it's around as the end of the 2000s, he started to really made a name himself, and the music started push heavy or got more attention around beginning of 2010, roughly. So for the first year and a half, this was the man of dancehall in the early parts of 2010s, around that decade, and still holds strong until the mid part of 2010, decade that just passed us. So this is not no bum man. This man is a well-known artist, made a lot of attention and made some lot of money. Matter of fact, this dude had TV shows, which I can't find on YouTube. Matter of fact, it's still on YouTube, but I had to look for it, but I'm not going to. But this is not no regular dude that this woman just went our way to leave her job to go pursue. So it's not like when you look at Sadim, she was not really building him up. He was already there, for those that don't know. But it makes you wonder, what is it that a non-black woman, especially women from Germany, from London, I'm not sure her parents from Germany, but she is Turkish descent, that they have a certain attraction that they able to pick certain black men and be able to make a life that a black woman cannot do. I always question that. So let's listen more to her side of the story for those that don't know. Fair use, fair use.
To them, welcome. Thanks for coming. Okay, and Jamaica for you. Is this your first visit?
No, it's my second.
Second, you've been here before?
Yeah.
For the same reason?
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you know a little about us. So how, apart from the Addy and who he is in the flesh and so on, we're going to get to that, the Jamaica to you that you saw for the first time, how did that match up, the reality now, being here, to your perception, how you felt about Jamaica coming in, what it would look like, and so on and so forth?
Well, when I watched Jamaica on Instagram and stuff like that, it seemed very lively, like everyone was lively, there's always some sort of music going on.
Yes.
And it just seems like everyone knew how to live. Mm-hmm. So now that
The reality is different.
No, it's not different. Yeah, I can see how people are so alive and people are really nice as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just nice to be part of a culture where it's not just going from work home back to work. I can just see there's, you know, music all around me, people enjoying themselves. So I like having that around me.
Oh, nice.
So, like I said, and I could tell she in London, and I cannot London. I think Jay Shine, he lives in London, but he lives in some parts of Europe. That you would expect a woman like her, and she is, and she got a serious tan, so you know, I mean, she browned up nicely, but that's another story. But I'm thinking, what is it that is not so nice in the homeland that you come miles away to come to an island? Because she needs excitement and looking for something new. Now, mind you, I'm not sure. I don't think she has kids, so I don't think she was ever married. But in her mind, this Turkish woman, as you see on the video, she looking for something new, something spontaneous. Now, one thing I will say what Sarai Brooks has said in the previous video, and I'm going to play that in a second, which if I can find it, but I'm going to play it anyway. When non-black women looking for a mate, they will make the effort to go out and search for these dudes. That's one thing I give them credit for. It. If they want some, they will get it. And they will make not only the sacrifice, but the investment for those that don't know. Now, it didn't come to me why that is, but when I look at her and Sarai Brooks talk about certain European women, certain types of European women, especially ones of Turkish descent, it seemed to me that they will make the conscious effort to go search and want a man and will do anything to get a man. And she said it out of her own content, but now I find this woman that is Turkish descent and she's from London, she made the same initiative and did the same thing. And I always said about the competition piece that a lot of black women are refusing to do. And I get it why they won't do it. But let's be honest. If these certain women could do it, right? If he's an entertainer or just a regular dude, I mean, it's hard for me to imagine that you won't not do the same. Not only that, there's no excuse in doing so. You know. Now, do they make better wives? I can't say because I don't date or marry German women or Turkish women. I can't say that. But from the receipts from just a few content creators like Sarai Brooks or any woman, if anybody that really traveled to Germany, they will say otherwise. Because European women are known to, they will compete for a man if they truly want. They're not going to waste time. They're not going to procrastinate. They're not going to give no stupid signals or play game. If they like you, they like it, and they will do what's necessary to get you. Like really, get you. And she need not only excitement, but she's looking for something new and different. And she went and pursued, and she got him. No struggle, nothing like that. And knowing that Vice Cartels was in a what we could say a vulnerable spot in life, because once you're gonna do time in jail, and he probably had a wife or baby mama, who knows who he had back then, but I don't see them really. His previous ladies that he was with are around him now, or ever were around him since he gonna do big time in jail. They just moved on with life. Not Sadim. She stayed by this dude back in 2015. Remember, he's serving a bit of. They said his sentence was like 50 years. How long is it? No, his sentence is like 30 to life. Yeah, I'm right. 30 life. He was not gonna come out of jail until he was like 60 something years old at best. And the man right now, how old is he now? He's 48 years old. He was born 1976. If my math is right, and I'm just going by off the dome. I don't write notes. He was born 1976. Yeah. So right there, it tells you not only that these non-black will make sacrifice, but they will do what's necessary to help you get out or be there for you to get out. Either or, she stood by this man for the last 8 years. That's deep. All right, let's keep going. Fair use, fair use.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that first visit was only a visit.
It was a 1 week visit, yeah.
Yes. And now you're actually residing in Jamaica,
Yes.
in Kingston.
Yes, I am.
And that has been how long?
I came here on the 15th of August.
Okay. Oh, so you've been here since summer.
Yeah, so it's just over 2 months.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so and the visit now. Could you get into the visit? The first in the flesh visit.
It was amazing.
Yes.
Just being able to, be up close with him without any barriers and being able to hug him. And, we took some pictures as well on that visit.
Oh.
And it was a lot longer than the usual visits we have at the prison. So it was a nice time. And I got to see him twice as well during that visit.
So apart from all of the nice pictures and everything, did you get the time you wanted with him? Did you get enough time?
Any time is enough.
Is enough.
Yeah.
Any time is enough for you.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? One thing I noticed, I don't know how this might trigger a lot of ladies. I don't think I'm gonna trigger no woman because women don't watch this channel anyway. So I'm gonna say, let's be honest. With non-black women, the one thing I always notice is they smile and laugh. They you don't see too much of a frown when it comes to certain groups of men. Now, I'm not sure you gentlemen that will get far and watch this. Have you noticed that they don't really frown too much when around black men? Have you noticed that certain types of non-black women, usually European women, normally if they're like German, Turkish, some Spanish woman, or any woman, we could put Asian woman up there. I don't see them really have a certain frown or disdain, hate, or for black men like that. Have y'all noticed this? I could be wrong. I'm leaving in the comment section. And as you guys watch, please like the stream and support the channel like always. And you know what to do to support the channel. Do I have to play this again?
My money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Make sure to support the channel either by the Cash App or the Super Chat, either or, goes into the Chaos Rain Show. Like always, we support. Thank you. Support the channel. All right. So yeah, man, I don't see no frown or any form of hate disgust when they're around black men like that. I could be wrong, but that's just me. Let's keep going. Fair use, fair use.
Oh,
It was about half an hour, but that was more than enough. It's more than what I got before.
yes.
So I appreciate what I got, and yeah,
And so you guys are going all the way?
all the way.
All the way. You're going to tie that knot.
Yes.
Ooh, wow. That's kind of hit us like a brick because we knew not of this love interest and this whole big romance going on. Nobody knew this. It's just dropping us by Fox 5 in the US. So how are your family, your friends and so on back home reacting to all of this?
Well, they've always known for quite some time,
Yes.
and they were expecting it to, get to where we are, because they already knew what was going on. It wasn't nothing new to them, and they've been very supportive in my choice.
So what got you first? What got you about cartel?
Before you get to that, well, the family not gonna have nothing against it. They say, "Oh, who's this man?" Cause you know how non-black parents are. They're gonna look at this pedigree and background and say, "Oh, this man, yeah, he's in jail. Wait, he's a famous dancer artist. Oh, sweetie, you might hit the jackpot." That's all. See, one thing with parents, if you're a black man and you one of them black man, like I say, you one of them black man, they gonna overlook that and say, "Oh, you a black man with skin. Oh, we gonna overlook that. You a well-known iconic artist on the island. and known throughout the music world, oh, we're gonna allow that. They have no problem with that. Trust me. Screw what you hear, F what you hear. If you're a man, especially of some form of status, you're gonna be definitely in there. Trust me. Oh yes. Now, not every man is gonna be able to get to a certain status if you're an entertainer, athlete, or etc. But if you're there ready, yeah, the non-black parents, they have nothing against this. Because let me tell you something. Most non-black people, non-black mean Caucasoid, Italian, Irish, Turkish, wherever, even Latin, or Spanish, etc. You know, they're not always doing well. Let's keep it real. We always got the perception that if most of that are not black or they're a different race, they're doing a whole lot better. No, that's not the case. That's a lie. I mean, there are some non-black people that struggle and doing the same thing. But if you're that man, oh, you're gonna get in, especially you a man of similar status. Oh, most definitely, most definitely. Don't never forget that, gentlemen. You get me? The world is yours if you have a certain status. So keep that in mind. So let's keep going on. And like I said, make sure you hit the like button, guys. Share the stream. I'm not checking the likes. I will check in a second, but let's keep moving forward. Fair use.
Music, his story, what? What about him that got you?
From a very young age, I heard his music.
Yes.
So I did enjoy his music, but I just I found him very handsome. So I was very attracted to him, and you could kind of call it an obsession because I just thought he was the most perfect man for me and walking the earth.
Yeah.
So I just really wanted to meet him and just get to know him because I felt like watching his interviews and everything, I felt like he resonated with me. So I took it upon myself to make sure that I get to meet this man of my dreams.
And the dream isn't just meeting him, it's getting married, possibly having kids, and so on. So have you been able to meet, did you get a chance to meet his kids that's here in Jamaica?
Before she goes in that, a side note, if you remember the video I did before, and I'm gonna continue the video right now. Come on, I'm just gonna flip through videos, so bear with me, guys. One thing that like I said before, Soraya said it best. Non-black women don't mind dealing with the competition, unlike black women. And I think the reason why black women feel that they should not compete is because they know that they have to do something to gain something with least effort. And that is fine to a certain point in life. But overall, to really gain anything, just like how you get that degree or anything, you're going to have to compete for a certain type of man if you said this is what you want. And trust me, I've seen some sisters, even the ones that, you know, that will go out the way to get non-black men, mostly white men. They will do what's necessary to a point. And I said to a point, mind you, to get them. But in regards to black men, oh, hell no, they're not going to do that. So before we continue, I'm going to play back the thing I showed earlier. Just for a brief intermission of the of this. So she explained more into this. And let me see if I can see myself. All right, good. All right. Let's listen more to the one I covered on this. Let me fast forward. Oh my God. Let's see. I'm not sure if very rare you're gonna find some women out. All right, here we go.
Gentlemen, that was a snippet out of a whole YouTube video where I was talking about how my basic daily activities have impressed and impacted my husband's daily routine. I mean, it is just what it is. And you know what? A lot of women out there should apply that knowledge that I'm trying to give to you for free. Tell me, where did you hear me say that Black American women are no competition? I was not even talking about Black American women in particular. I never said anything like that I am better than them. I never said anything like I have better qualities than a Black American woman. No, I'm always talking about modern Western women in general. And by the way, a huge shout out and thank you to everyone who was listening with their ears instead of using their emotions. Because when you compare the caption of the video that I didn't even put on the video to the words that were coming out of my mouth, the caption had nothing to do with the words that I was saying. I mean, honestly, I was talking about the American family structure, if you were able to get the message that I was trying to bring to you. Yes, I did say the average Black American family barely has a family unit. Not even in that statement, I generalized all Black families in America that they don't have a family unit. I lived in America for 2 years and I've seen a lot of messed up things in Black households, white households, and I very soon came to the conclusion, coming from a traditional household, that there is something seriously wrong that's going on in those households in America. And I was flabbergasted at the amount of disrespect an average American man would have to deal with coming from the woman of the household. I mean, these women, not only that they were disrespectful, they were lazy too. And I heard them speak a certain way to their children that had me in complete shock. I mean,
All right. So let me remove that. Yeah. And the reason why I'm playing that, and I might do some of that video later on, but we'll see, is that, you know, this is her eyes when she's talking about the competition. She's talking about what she views when she lived in America. Now, as you know, Sadim is in the island, not in America, but in a different part, run by the British Crown. I think now what story is going on with Jamaica is now being run by Chinese. Last time I checked, is that she took opportunity and was able to succeed in it. Now, she's going to explain, you know, the side of the family that she met across. And it's going to hone in about the fracture of families and, you know, why non-Black women will have a better edge dealing with Black men because of the brokenness. Fair use, fair use.
I met Little Vibes in London when he visited in November. Yeah, so I've met him when I was there, but yeah.
When did you declare to him then, oh, you know, I'm in love with your dad?
I'm not very open with like
that, okay.
Yeah, I do like to keep some things private, and I think he probably already knew.
Yes. He's the only one you've met so far?
Yeah.
How long will he be staying here?
I'm not too sure how long I'll be staying, but through the duration of his appeal, I'm going to be here and waiting for him to come out.
So you'll be here until there is a verdict?
Yes.
Okay.
And past that as well.
And beyond?
Yeah.
Anything for your love?
Anything for my love, yeah, exactly that.
Oh my goodness. So let's go back now to your roots a little bit more.
Okay.
Back in London, you left your job. You were employed as... Go ahead. Tell us about your job that you had in London that you gave up to come to Jamaica to pursue your love interest.
Yeah, so initially I was a support worker for children under the local authority. And then I changed over to a housing officer within the Jewish community. And that's when Addy and me decided that we were gonna move me over to Jamaica. And
Oh, so he was a big...
All right, so let me stop right there again. And mind you, she just had a regular, normal job. Nothing really too fancy, nothing too career-oriented. Well, maybe it's career-oriented in London, but... And she, you know, she worked with other Europeans, particularly, which is Jewish people. And, you know, Adi Palmer, or they call his actually Vibes Cartel stage name, took her in a place where, you know, not really doing much, and, you know, decides, you know, say, I'm gonna make somebody make a wife, and she agreed to it. So it's not something that she was coerced or she was manipulating. I mean, she already fantasized and like not only the culture, but this particular black man that she explained right now. And she only met one side of Cartel's children. Because he has, last time I checked, he has 7 kids. And I think he has more than one baby mama. Last time I checked, yeah. And the oldest right now is, how old is the oldest again? He's 23 now, yeah. So, you know, it was a blessing in disguise because now, you know, she's now, you know, living an actual life, you know. Can't complain there. And, you know, throughout the conversation, you don't hear her talk about the other or alleged wife or baby mamas. Nope. Because, you know, they're irrelevant. It is what it is. Let's keep going. Fairies.
Part of that decision
Yeah.
for you to come to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Closer. Wow. So that job, how did they react to your sudden? Was it sudden?
I did suddenly leave. Yeah.
You suddenly left the job?
I gave my resignation, but yeah.
And did they know why?
No, they didn't know why.
But now they do.
Now they do.
and their reaction?
I'm not too sure. I haven't really spoken to anyone since.
Yes.
Yeah.
But love is love.
I mean, there is no reaction. You just quit, and then that's that. You know, you're moving on to better things. You know, and that's the choice you made. And you know, this would make better sense because I'm not sure how much she got paid doing that work. Probably it's not much because you know the pound is much stronger than the United States dollar for those that don't know. And really, you know, most people that work in London are not like making super old lot of money. They're just middle class people. Most of them making a wage. No different. So she quitting and, you know, they're asking questions. It's pretty much not really their business. Let's keep going. Fairies.
Yeah, love is love, and
Love is
I
love.
follow my heart. So,
Have you lost friends? Do you gain new friends and so on? Are people pursuing you like us for interviews and so on?
yes, there are people pursuing, but we're very limited with who we go for as well.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of friends, I haven't lost any friends, but yeah, they've just been supportive. I've got a close knit circle of friends, so I've just kept it as that, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, any particular date set on those things for the big event of marriage?
We're just waiting for the Privy Council. So
after that,
yeah.
So there's no date set yet, but
No date yet.
But after that, you'll decide when.
Yes.
Oh wow!
So we're just playing it by ear at the moment.
Any interest in music by you or any of the arts? Yeah. Are you interested in music? Doing music, producing music, managing?
I can't
Your
sing or
husband to
anything.
be?
Yeah. So I do manage him sometimes. Yeah, there are points.
Oh, you
where
do management work for him?
Yeah. So there are times I step in.
Oh, you are. Oh, nice. So did you have experience in that?
No, but Adi has a good way of teaching people and training people. So yeah.
Oh, really? So it's that's interesting. So how do you feel about it? Are you comfortable with doing that? Do you think you will continue to be a supporting or an actual manager and manage him
Yeah, I'll support
in the future?
him. Yeah, I'll support him in any way necessary.
Okay, so it's my understanding that.
All right. So I'm not sure if she's going to be matching what he's doing right now. I mean, a little questionable, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, I did put the call line for those that want to have questions and want to come up or express what is this, what's the purpose, or you know, but make sure it's someone that's directly to the stream if possible. I mean, I'll ask some off questions depending on the question, but there's no guarantee. So call links in the chat room. I was able to find the book, and this I purchased when I bought this book. Let's look at this book. You know, it's ironic. This book I bought roughly a summertime of 2016. Ironically, 8 years ago, same 8 years ago, around this month, he's been released from jail. Go figure. What's the chances of that? What's this? Yeah, I got this from a bookstore a few years back. I have not read the book at all. I read some pages, but I stopped a little bit because I got so many other books that I should be focused on. But from the look at the context of this book, he does have a lot of things of books that he has read, from the Bible to slave revolts. And matter of fact, I'm going to give you a little glimpse of the books that Adi Palmer, one they called Vibes Cartel, read while he was in jail, or probably when he was not in jail. These are books resource. Maroon Alive, Alvin, 2003, Breaking the Curse of Willie Lynch, Rising Sun, published, which Willie Lynch was written paper written by a black man in North Carolina. So it was not written by a white man back in the 18 or whatever hundreds. That was written by a man from North Carolina back in 1970, for those that know. And I have a broadcast that goes in detail on that. You gotta go check the catalog of the Chaos Rain Show. Next book, Asa Healer, 1997-1998, SBA, The Reawakening of the African Mind, Makar Published Company. Next book, by I think it's named M. McCraw Kane, Chains, the book's title, A Study of Sugar and Slavery. Next book, James C.L.R. James, A History of Negro Revolts, 5th edition, 2005, Frontline Books. Another Willie Lynch letter. And this one by Doris Hamilton, Willie, A Study on Revision Guide for CXC, Caribbean History, Resistance, and Revolts in Jamaica, Published House Limit. That came out or republished in 2003. George G.M. James, Stone Legacy, published or republished in 1994. Carrie Robinson, Fight for Freedom, The Destruction of Slavery in Jamaica, published in 1987. And those are a few books. That's it. I'm not going more deep to that. Let's keep going. And I had to stop because this book was published back in 2012. Ironically, is it 2012? Make sure. Let me make sure this is published in 2012. Yeah. Yep, 2012, first edition. And then it was revised or brought into a second edition the year later. So this book was released 12 years ago. Let's keep going. Fair use for use. And I hope you guys like what you're hearing and watching. Leave your comments. Fair use.
The album True Religion, Vybz Kartel's latest album, was inspired by you?
Yes, it was.
Yes? Oh, so tell us about that.
So it's just like the trials and tribulations he's kind of gone through and how we've become stronger. So it gives a little insight into how we relate to each other and how I have helped his process and transition during this time. Yeah.
So the album is addressing those issues.
Yes.
Some of the struggles that he's had, and so on.
Yeah.
So you were helping to write some of it, or anything like that? Do you have credits on it on the album?
No, I don't. I wasn't helping him to write it, but I guess I helped him by being me.
By being you.
Yeah.
Just a big inspiration.
Yes.
Okay.
So I did inspire it, and yes.
Yes. How is it doing?
It's doing well. Definitely doing well, and I've got a lot of good feedback from it, and
Yes.
the tracks on that album, there's different people that pull from different things, and they've liked and loved the album. To iTunes reggae charts #1, and in the general charts it was #2 for the
Oh, nice.
So it was doing well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your inspiration is working.
I guess so.
It's all about making sure that he's good and what you can do to
Exactly.
help that.
Exactly. So anything I can do to help him, that's what I'll do.
Okay. Well, my dear, I've been all over the bush asking a thousand, a whole heap of questions. I don't know what else to ask you, except that to thank you for, I just want to thank you for coming and sharing with us.
All right, so that's it. So that's the interview with her. Not long, short and sweet, just how we like it. Yeah, I mean, it's ironic. Now I think about it, and let me remove this because that you think that black men would get it at this point, and I don't think they're ever going to, personally, and I don't think I see them really going to get it. I heard a story that if black men start to leave in droves, most black women in America will, just in general America, and we could say even far in America, any parts where they're at, they will pretty much will get it. I don't know if I would agree with that because there's always some homosexual that's gonna be around, still poking, trying to knock up these ladies for a reason, but that's just me. To shift gears here, what I'm gonna look at 1 or 2 articles, maybe 3, to see what has been said about them. And there's a correction I have to make, but let me share this. Oh, and one other thing I do want to do.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty, bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Make sure to support the channel, either super chat, Cash App, or wherever you can use to support the channel. What drop? To the Chaos Rain Show. And I forgot to put the banner, but anyway, I figured it out. So let's look at a few articles here. Let me move this. Oh, no, that's wrong. Let me see if I can find the articles. And I have to make a correction, guys. This is Urban Island Vibes. They've been together now 9 years, since 2015. It's not 8 years because we're in 2024, I believe. So it's now marked as 9 years. So this is an old little article from last year. So they shared 9 years together, emojis and all that stuff. And engagement once spent, blah blah blah. Yes, privacy curriculum. I did Palmer current guest the state of Orleans, and you can see from the article, I'm scanning through it, that one of his baby mothers. And one thing it says here, this is funny. Meanwhile, Cartels turned off his post comment just a minute after posting it, as many fans call him out over the timeline of his relationship with Azuku versus that of his baby mother, Tanisha Shorty Johnson. Well, he's sure is gonna be his baby mama, or what he calls Shorty, but like I said, he has to move on. I mean, let's be honest. And Shorty, and I'm sure there's any pictures of Shorty, which I'm not gonna be able to find, which I'm really gonna invest time in. But where was she when this dude is doing a life sentence? I'm very curious in that. For those that don't know, if he has baby mom out there and the fans were getting mad, he now is in a relationship with this Turkish non-black woman, which here in America they will refer to as white. What's the argument? What's the energy? What's all this animosity? I'm confused. I'm just me. Some wrote that the map did not add up and he was seemingly in 2 relationships. Azuku also replies with love to the artist in the comment section. I love you. I believe in you. And us. Always and forever, she replied. Other comments on the post as they tried to make sense of the time Cartel and Azuka have been dating. Laughing. And still count. Don't think the boss is joking. A fan wrote with laugh emojis, short catch, me last night. Another person wrote Azukru. I think I'm pronouncing it Azukru. As a matter of fact, let me see if this thing could. Azurku. All right, so her name is Azurku. Okay, let's turn it off. This guy get the right spelling right. Okay. Is not moved by the critical comments, and she told Urban Islands that she was committed to the arts. Yes, we are celebrating our anniversary, which is now 9 years now because the anniversary is July 26th. That's been passed. Contrary to what most people believe, we have been together for now it's now 9 years. As far as we both see this as a lifetime relationship, she said. She added, so for all those who don't like to see us together, look away. No, they can't look away. You're a white woman, and they're not gonna like that, especially black women. You know, they see this and say, "Oh my goodness, not another Miss Ann taking a black man." Ooh, I just gotta laugh to this, like real talk. Oh, what's good, DOD? How you doing? Well, you know what? I'm gonna do you one favor, DOD.
What they be knocking, y'all? The sonic rings up out of it, and you.
Thank you, DOD, for your $5 donation. I surely appreciate it. Make sure to share this on your timeline, please, DOD. And if anybody want to come up and question this relationship or this question generally of these Turkish women taking black men, the call line is in the link below. And matter of fact, let me double check your DOD right now. Hold on, brother. Let me make sure if you got a nudge. Okay. I'm just gonna take a look. Wait, hold on. Oh, let me switch. Sorry. Before I continue, I'm just gonna do this quickly. Oh, good. Okay. All right. So you know I'm gonna do DOD because you have another channel. I'm gonna give you a tool, a wrench, brother, because you always come by when you need it. There you go, DOD. You've been sent, and I've given you the sniper, so you know how to do it, my brother. All right. So, and like I said, share this. Okay. So moving on, and thank you for your donation. This is the lady. So let me continue on with the screen share. Where is the screen share? Oh damn, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. This is her. And Azukro also shared that the cartel's favorite photo of them is the one where he hugs her tightly from behind while on a family visit at the Horizon Adult Remain Center. Vice Cartel has 3 children with Shorty, and 2 broke up over allegations that she cheated on him. Still, Cartel has continued to show love to the mother of his children, who has raised their 3 boys since he was incarcerated in 2011. So damn, she cheated. Oh wow. Well, I can't say anything about that, man. If you cheat, baby, you put yourself in a sticky situation. Now, normally, if you're dealing with a man that's cheating, let's say we want to go there, and we'll go there. Let's say we go there, right? I mean, if you could do, if you feel that you don't want to compete for a certain man, and the man has the options to get certain women, there's 2 things you could do. Either you stay or you go. There's no in between. I'm sorry. I wish there was an in between, but there is no in between. We would like to be an in between, but there's no. That's not in nature. That doesn't exist. I'm sorry. Anyhow, you cheated, so guy moved on. And I guess you moved on since he's going to do life imprisonment. Remember, they said they put him for 30 years to life in prison. For those that don't know. So now what I'm going to do. We're going to go into this related story of the court ruling and etc. by Urban Island Vibes. We're gonna look at that right now. Make sure you hit the like button and share the stream. Where is it? Okay. As you know, 13 years in prison, which I was right. Since 2011, Vybz Kartel is free after 13 years in prison. Court rule against retailer or retrial. Vybz Kartel, real name Adi Palmer, has been free after being incarcerated for 13 years. Dancer artist Vybz Kartel and his co-acquaintance Sean Storm and Andre St. John were unanimously free on Wednesday afternoon by the Court of Appeal of Jamaica after their lawyers successfully argued that a retrial would be in breach of their constitutional right. According to Jamaica observers, the judgment handed down by newly installed President Justice Marvin McDonald Bishop and Justice what they call Pauletta Williams and Dave Frazier was unanimously as they agreed that the interests of justice do not require a new trial to be ordered. The full judgment settled out reason for freeing the men will be shared with the public at a later time. So they're gonna have probably a nice little press conference of this, All right. The prosecutor had argued vehemently that Kartel and his co-accusers should be retried for the 2001 deletion of Clyde Lizard Williams, despite struggle of justifying possible legit weight, since several matters referred to referral have not been set at yet. As yet, ahead of the ruling and in anticipation of the crowd, a fan who showed up for the artist who has been in prison for almost 14 years, please set up a mechanism for crowd control. Kartel and his co-accusers have yet to reach the judgment, but the good news comes months after the privy convict ruling that the matters should be referred to the Court of Appeal for a decision of the referral after finding that the jury was biased during the trial in 2014. Attorney for Kartel has argued that the jury was tainted after one of the jurors was accused of attempting to bribe the foreman and others. The JCPC and also ruled that the judge warned the jury ahead of deliberation were insufficient to address the bias, and the juror could somehow link the bribery attempts to Kartel as his co-accuser. The successful appeal of the deletion charge affected usurp the life imprisonment sentence of Kartel Campbell, Andre Johnson, etc. That is it. And let me go back, and I want to see if there's any other articles. And there's a picture of him as, I don't know if this is Shorty. This looks like it might be Shorty. Let me look at this, if this is her. All right, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna scroll through this. Okay, I gotta look at this first before I show this. Who is this? Who is this? I'm just looking at some things right now, guys. Hold on. No, that's not it. So let me go back. I'll tell you, man, it's very, very challenging to find certain articles. And nah, I ain't gonna share that. I'm definitely not gonna share that. Hold on. That's not it. I'm trying to find some right now, guys. Where the hell is this? Matter of fact, let me type it up. I gotta do this quickly. Where is her name? Let me do this. I'm just gonna do a quick Google search, guys. Oh, damn, there's a lot of newspapers. Hot news, heavy hip hop news. There's a lot of stuff on this. Oh, I did not even look at this. I should have looked at this earlier, guys. The Fox News talking about it. It's a lot of stuff on here. Not this one right here. And I should have saved this earlier, but I didn't do that. And there's more of a brief history of the man. All right, that's the Twitter. All right, I'm gonna share one more thing because I should do this earlier, but I didn't do it. But this will be the last one I'm gonna share. If anybody doesn't have no question come up, that'll be it for the show. All right, it's a good thing I found this. All right. Now this one was published 38 minutes ago, and this is by some weird article, HNX channel. Who is Vice Cartel's fiance? Everything to know about Sadim Azouk. This is the last thing I'm going to go through, and that this is going to be it. With Vice Cartel back home, there have been several questions surrounding his next move. We know that he got engaged from behind bars, popping the question by Sadim Azouk, a 32-year-old woman with an impressive academic background. Impressive. So, yeah, because she did say she taught kids, I believe. Yeah. Since the two began dating, Azouk has been behind the scenes. What's this? Behind the scenes, helping Cartel with the social media, uplifting his spirit and holding him down. Personally, professionally, however, there has been plenty of questions surrounding who she is. Yeah. As you know, this is the one video here, which I could probably run this. I don't think you're gonna hear no sound of that. Not gonna hear no sound. All right. Moving on. And that's his Twitter. Sadia Azur is a 32-year-old woman of Kurdish descent. It's Turkish. Kurdish, so was born in Turkey. She moved to the UK at a young age and has lived in London for over 29 years. Azuk pursued her education in psychology, sociology, and philosophy, and works as a social worker with a vulnerable adult and children, according to Fox 5 News. Azuk's relationship with Cartel began in an inconvenient manner while she'd been a fan of his music. The two began corresponding in 2015. However, they finally met in 2019 once she traveled to Jamaica. The relationship blossomed, and eventually he popped the question. How it happened was we were just chilling, or calling each other, hubby and wifey, and he was like, we're heading towards marriage, so you call me hubby or me calling you wifey is not serious enough. So you're my fiance, we're going to get married, she said. All right. So we read more into this. Let's do that. More picture of her. The couple relationship has faced significant challenges due to Cartel's imprisonment, though that could change now that he's been released. She explains how they weren't able to have any physical contact when she visited him as a bar separate them. Well, they're glass between us, so we don't get too touch of each other. We just look and talk, though some little holes that are in the wood beneath the glass, so it's not perfect, but we're making the most of what we can. She told Lisa Everts on The Man I Love, he is witty. Even when you're angry or you're upset about something, he knows how to turn that around and he can just make you laugh and make you see the brighter side of things. And despite these obstacles, Ozurka remains devoted to Carter and has even relocated to Jamaica to be closer to him. As he was always, she managed Cartel's Instagram account, which, not surprisingly, on behalf, and the public attention criticizing. Ozurka's engagement with Cartel has attracted both support and criticism from the public. While some fans of Cartel have expressed their approval, others have been harsh and even hateful towards her. Ozurka, however, remains unfazed by the negative and stay focused on her relationship, which this will allow Black women should probably goddamn learn. Now, one thing I'm gonna say this. Let me stop right here. I gotta say this. I'm just checking my thing right now. Hold on, guys. Let me remove some things. I'm not putting this back up. Let me see. All right. Oh, I'm just doing some things. I'm clean. I'm just going to remove some things right now. Let me say this. I heard a stupid story of one particular team, Cardi B and Offset. You see, if she would have mind, she is Latin descent. She's not black. For those that know, she's not black. For those that know, just know. You could take a page out of other European women. This man was behind jail. And a lot of the people that were in her inbox, in her Twitter, all on her head, saying other nonsense, she stood by and ignored all of them. And this is something that non-white women could learn, Black women especially. If you did this, you go much further in your little relationships. Even to the point with even Fantasia. She's married. You don't hear nothing from her. You don't hear no peep from her, right? That's how you're supposed to keep it. One other thing. I just know something.
My money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Make sure to support the channel. Support the channel. Either by Cash App, Super Chat, whatever. Support your cause for the growth of the Chaos Rain Show. All right. So let me continue on with the article. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yes. She has expressed her beliefs in the authenticity of their bond and dismiss accusations that their relationship is a publicity stunt. Furthermore, she was the muse for Cartel's EP True Religion, which I'll probably look at later. Now, this is the video of him as he aborts the vehicle after coming out of jail. This is the same day, 31st. So he was released on the 31st of July. Roughly now 9 years during their engagement of July 26th of 2015. Let me see if this has music. I doubt some of this.
One done.
Yeah. Yeah. Rise Cartel can finally be together now that he's home. Following a decision by the UK private counsel, Vaz Cartel was released from custody after his conviction was overturned. Justice Marvel McDonald Bishop of Jamaica Courts of Appeal and 2 other judges decide against the retrial. The decision highlights procedural issues in Cartel's original trial. Immediately after he was free, he shared the video of himself and Zuka celebrating his freedom. They clearly making up for lost time. No words when they will be getting married, but his release could indicate that it could happen in the near future, which is fine. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you want that article, you're going to follow me on Facebook. And let me put my Facebook channel right now for those that want to follow or add me as a friend on Facebook. I'll put that article especially on Facebook. So let me do that now. I'm gonna put it right under the title of the link of the video. All right, so this one I'm gonna do. I'm going to find a Facebook calendar. All right, found it. All right, so here you go, guys. Here's the link to my Facebook. All right, so what else I have to say on this? I think I said enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. And one thing we can learn about this, that non-black women have shown proof by me observing, from the celebrities to the social medias to whoever, that they will make the investment and will go and search for a man of their liking. And they will compete for not just any man, but also they'll compete for black men as well. That is not a myth, that is actually a reality. Now, for those that have opinions or oppositions now, speak now or for a holy peace. And I know a lot of y'all were watching from the clouds. And I know y'all personally might be in agreements or disagreements to this whole stream. But I did this especially because when I found word that she was of Turkish descent or Norwegian, whatever you want to call it, and her parents from Turkey that moved to London, that speaks more volumes of what Mrs. Brooks been saying about, certain women, especially of her descent, will make the effort to seek out and look for black men. And we can say other men, but just, for the sake of conversation, most of the context been swirling is usually non-black women with black men. Roughly. And let's be honest, you see a lot of women nowadays that's black. They're always showing off their little divester dudes, well, not my fault. They're showing somewhat of a man. I had to apologize. I had to correct myself, but not showing no man. So it's sad. It's very sad, but what can I say? I mean, they want to sell a lot of women a hope, a dream. I don't deal with fantasies. I see reality. If I don't see it, it does not exist. And usually, if I do see it, I even have to still question it, mind you. But yeah. I'm just checking my backlogs now. Yeah, I'm checking a lot of stuff. Now, as you know, I don't promote the interracial thing like that. You'll see some videos here and there. I'll bring it up to a point that we could learn off something. But in regards, black people, black women, black men, sworn like there's no tomorrow. I mean, I would say you shouldn't, but that's out of my control. Most people are going to do what's their best interest. They're going to be, engaged in the interracial loving, sex, or whatever, for whatever reasons, for a greater purpose. And at the end of the day, that's pretty much out of most people's control, especially black folks. So I'm here observing and just giving honest critique. honest opinion. But at the end of the day, there's something we could learn from this. And I think with this stream today, I hope you guys learn something from this as well. You know, I'm not saying the Turkish women are winning like that, but they show us how it's showing proof right now from the last month or so. Personally, for the last month, I'm very surprised. Usually it should be black women doing this more than black men. And even to the point when Soraya Brooks did that video that a lot of content creators made it go viral, I see some of the women that said they didn't like black men or don't need a black man or whatever. Also, they did do content against talking about the misfortunes and I guess the hate and the violence of black men. To some of them now, you come to find they were married to a black man for more than 10 years. Some of them married to 20 years. And they come to find out you're doing content opposed against black women being with black men. Ain't this up? But like I said, I can't take most people. I mean, I don't take really a lot of people seriously, to be honest with you. I just don't take a lot of people seriously. But it is what it is, you know. I've learned. I've seen it. I learned from it. I hope you do as well. And that is pretty much it, guys. Like I said, thank you for watching today's stream. Hope you guys learned something from this. I sure did. I mean, like I said, Cartel, I mean, we'll see what he does now. Now he's out of jail. Will he get married to the woman? I don't know. I gotta see it to believe it. But if the woman was there from the start while you're in jail and stood by you up to this point as you release, I mean, make her an honorary wife would be respectful. But every man moves differently nowadays, you know. And the laws in Jamaica are a little different in regards to marriage. I'll tell you one thing about Jamaica. Since I don't want to go there, and I observed a lot of these islands, Caribbean islands from Trinidad, Barbados, etc. Some are black nations, not still are black people that are black people especially. Did y'all know Jamaica is one of the only islands across the world that more black people leave than anywhere else? Did y'all notice? Any part of the world, you'll know somebody that is black with English / what they call dialect come mostly from Jamaica. Have y'all noticed that? Just food for thought for those that will catch a stream. But I've noticed that, you know, personally, I've noticed that especially. So I just want to, you know, give a little light to that. Hold on, I'm trying. Where is it? Wait, hold on. All right. All right, fine. All right. So that's something I just discovered. Other than that, you know, it is a corrupt nation, like most nations around the world, and there's nothing you can do to fix that. Give or take, you know. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. I said enough. And, you know, I'm looking forward to hearing y'all in the comment section of this one. Did I get it right? Do you believe or know that that the Turkish women are actually competing for these men and are taking the few black men that black women said that are no good, no usefulness? I'll be curious to find your thoughts in the comment section of this video here. And please, like always, if you didn't support the Chaos Rain Show, please, you know, support the channel, whether on the air or off the air. If you want to know the Cash App, sometimes if you go back to replays on the Cash App side, I roll and display $ Chaos 8 Rain. And also leave me a comment. I do look at the comment section on some of these videos that are given, and I'll look at and read them. Not saying you should be disrespectful, but I will read your comments depending of your frustration or whatever. So please, if anything, leave a comment. It will go well in the algorithm, and also it let me know saying that you are somewhat engaged in some of this content. I mean, today a little different than usual, but it is what it is. Links to follow me are the following. You can follow me on Twitter at ChaosRain7. Add me a friend on Facebook, Eric Ray on Facebook. Join my Rumble page, CRain23. New video on Rumble right now. Check it out. Also, the video that I did on the remove review is up on the channel now. If you're gonna watch it now. So you know. That is all. Also, join my Discord service as well, and become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. The links are in the description of this video, so check the description for the links to follow. That's pretty much it. Oh, what's good, yo? About to end it here. If you just caught this, I don't know how far you caught the stream. Lion, let me know. Did you just catch now? Before I jump off, let me know now, because I might just put. Matter of fact, I'll put the link, or maybe you, if you're interested, to come up. All right. Well, I'm going to give you a brief, because I'm going to wrap this up very soon. Well, you know, Angela, that's I'm not sure how far you've been listening to the stream, but she doesn't really have baby hair. She is actually a European woman, as you can tell on the screen. This is not a black woman. It's a Turkish woman. All right, let me see who this is. All right, I'm gonna open the lineup now for 30 minutes since people not coming. You just got in. All right, good. Just sit back and listen. Lion, what's good?
Hey, what's up, Chaos? Yeah, I caught you hella late. I literally just joined, like before you caught the link. But I'm catching the highlights. Oh, this is a good looking woman. This is you said Turkish woman. She was on the balloon show, I'm assuming.
Nah, man. I'm gonna give you a brief recap briefly.
Okay.
Normally I don't do this, but since people are watching and hope people support, I will let this run for another couple more minutes, 30 minutes, for anybody that want to come up. But I'm only gonna brief for this. I probably won't do this again, but I'll do this shortly. This woman is a woman from London. She is Turkish descent. She's from Turkey. She is married a well-known dancehall music artist from the island of Jamaica. He just got released at the end of July, and for her background, she is Turkish descent. So, as you know, this is another Turkish woman, and you know who the other woman that's Turkish that's on social media. You know?
Yeah, I'm aware of Miss Brooks. Yeah, I'm aware of her.
Yeah. So when she
they got
said
the same muscle build, they say, looking at her, looking at this woman, they got the same facial structure.
Yeah. And if you could limit like certain language, that'd be good. But the point is this.
No problem.
With her, what Sarai Brooks has been claiming, that these women, especially women of European descent of Germany or Europe, because she is Turkish, just like Sarai, they do compete for their man. They will stay there and will invest and be a part of a man of their liking that they want. Do you understand me? And she did that. Because she is right now, she engaged to this man right now. They've been in together because he's behind bars. He just came out 2 days ago. For now 9 years in July.
They've been together for 9 years, even when he was inside. How long?
Yes, he was serving a life sentence for some conspiracy of deletion in Jamaica. And now they actually overturn it and decide to let him go. They were not going to do a retrial because of the evidence, and all what was laid out during his conviction was already fishy.
And he served 9 years?
He served 12 years.
Oh, wow.
Because they incarcerate him in 2013. Yes, 2013, yeah. But he was in jail since 2011.
I see.
So it's 13 years. Actually, he's been in jail. 13 years, really.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I can't see. She's with a spooky. No, actually, this man is not spooky. This man is a dancer artist. Yeah, so that's the story, the background of what has been laid out. And you know, I put the claim. There's a video out of her in an interview with one of the journalists of why she was interested in this man and what made her leave London to live in Jamaica now. You know, so a lot of stories went into it. Yeah. So
well, I guess they making it work. Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah. But it goes much more to a deeper point that there are certain non-black women that will not say they will take certain black men, but they will, if they like them, they will take them and they'll invest and they will stay around. You get me? And his baby mama, okay, he has baby mama, 1 or 2. I'm not sure how many baby mamas he has. He has 7 kids, 3 with one that he's been with for a long time. When he was doing a long bid, she did not really been around much. You get me?
Gotcha.
But you know, and a lot of people that were fans of this particular artist that you see on the picture, they're fans of him. They were not happy that this man is engaged to a non-black woman. Some of them, not all, some of them. Why? You know, because they say, "Wait, why are you with this white woman, and you have a baby mama that's been with you for a while?" I said, "Well, the baby mama not around now because I don't see much talks or anything like that at all." And he's doing a long bit. Only woman that came around. Remember, she's actually a social worker in London.
Oh,
she came across this man because she found interest in the culture of the island of Jamaica.
I see.
So she went and and found certain people that like this guy here, Cartel. So she went our way to travel to meet the man, and they linked up in jail in Jamaica. Now I know this is a little different from typical we hear talk about from certain sectors of YouTube that someone should not be finding no man in jail. I get it, I understand it, and I don't recommend it. But this is not just no regular man lying. This man is a well-known iconic artist that got real serious fame in the early parts of 2010.
I see.
So he's not no regular man or bum man. This man was actually he was like he actually hit multimillionaire at the end of 2010, going to 20. Because he was making a lot of money.
Well, did he keep any of his? I'm assuming did he keep any of his money when he was doing all that time?
Well, one thing with the Jamaican government, from what I can remember, what they did was he was able to still make some money, but it was going to be like during this time, it's going to go to some. I think it went to Jamaica more than some of his family. His family eat still, but he had to divvy the money because he was still granted to do music in behind bars. He was still granted to do music for the next, I would say, 7 years.
Oh, so he kept most of his royalties.
He kept most of the royalties. I think it's self royalty because I don't think they had like.
Okay.
I don't think, I could be wrong. I don't know anything about that. I need to talk to somebody that's from Jamaica, really from there, born there, that lives there to know more detail that side of music personally. But I think he kept most of what he produced is his. And whatever he produced was gonna go to him, his family, and to the state of Jamaica, the country of Jamaica, because they eat off of him behind jail.
Understood.
Yeah, so he was still making money for the last couple of years up till 2018, I think.
Okay.
I think it stopped around 2018, 2017, one of years, or 2016. It stopped.
Right. So now he's out. They're getting married, or they got married, or
it looks like it's possible they might get married.
Well, they were in the LTR.
A long-term engagement behind bars. So right now. So.
Well, damn. Well, congrats.
Yeah. So.
I guess. Yeah. Congrats. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting enough.
Yeah. Angela, if you want to come up, if you want to know more detail, you come up, Angela. See, I'm gonna be here for a few more minutes. So the link's in the chat room. So yeah, so that's like the background story of all this. So.
Oh,
so that's pretty much it. There's nothing too flashy. It's just straight to the point, brother.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Like I said, this is something to really talk about because it hones into what that lady is saying that got the whole internet on triggered by a lot of black women.
Yeah.
And this actually really seals the deal. Another Turkish woman does this, and no one's really talking about it. It's not she's because she's not black, but what type of black woman she is, or what type of non-black woman she is. She is a Turkish descent, just like Soraya. She's Turkish.
I see.
So this really adds on, and it actually makes more sense if you can get me.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing: I can hear the argument being made that at the end of the day, he's a Pookie. That's pretty much the argument that's probably going to be made in contrast to it. Yeah. I can hear it right now. At the end of the day, he's a Pookie.
I mean, and it could be rightful to say that because he's in jail, so they say that he's doing Pookie things, but for his background, to the people to give the catalog, because I've looked into the man. This man is college grad, 4-point GPA, and a songwriter. He was in the music business since the late 90s. So it's not like no dummy dude, like like one of them Pookie. This is an Interracial. I mean, one thing, if you don't be fooled by the tattoos and the so-called Masonic or so-called low-level ritual symbolism on his body, he is an Interracial man that graduated from Prestige College, which I can't name right now because I got to do more research. From Jamaica. So this is not no dumb dude. So for her look and seeking this dude out, there's something that she sees in him that she made the full commit. And she's like 32 now, maybe probably turned 33. I'm not sure when she was born, but she's like a earlier, I would say like middle millennium woman. You get me? Born either 91 or 92. So
Got you.
So, and this guy's in his late 40s. So if it worked out, it worked out for them. So I ain't knocking. And make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. And you know the deal, guys. I say this always constantly.
My money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Support the channel, either Cash App or Super Chat. All right. Anything else? I'm like, I think that's it. No one else has anything to say. Nah,
I'm good. I mean, yeah, the correlation is weird, and yeah, I guess go where you celebrate it, black man. Go to who wants you. It's just another classic case. Go to who wants you. It is what it is. Congratulations to them. Hope it all works out.
Yeah. All right. Thank you in line for coming up. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Right.
All right, guys. I think nobody else has anything to say on this. So that's pretty much it. Follow me on all social medias, and that's it. And like I said, I'll be reading the comments for this one. So please leave a comment, hit a like, and subscribe to the Chaos Rain Show, and also become a member too. Other than that, thank you for watching or listening. Until next time, let the chaos reign.
We can put our differences aside, and I offer my extension to prayer, and I pray now. Hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya. All right.